Hi everybody, hello. I haven't seen you for so long. Oh, best take my bracelet off, otherwise it'll drive you bonkers. Crashing against my glass board. Come on, there we go. Right, I just wanted to show you what I have been up to and what I'm gonna be up to. So I'm gonna make another Flippy Flappy, and this one is a commission, and the lady wanted particularly the painted garden paper set from our Lona from Tailor Made Journals. So I've incorporated that where I could. So this flaps up. We've got a belly band there with a beautiful journaling card in. A pocket here, and I've just used a strip of that across there just to decorate it. And then a big journaling card in there, all using the painted garden, and then this flops over. I've used a couple of Tim Holtz, I think they're called story sticks, on there, and some black twine that I got from Temu, and just made two pockets with some acetate, etc., to put my tags in. And here we have just a whale tail with an eyelet in, just to give you the idea that you actually need to lift that up. So that's what we're going to be making today. It is intended to be a double page. This might get cut off, might not, I don't know yet, so I've left it on. And the base is made from 12 by 12s. Lona's papers are 6 by 6s. This on the back here we made in the ideas book. It's just an altered paper clip. And then when you open it up, you've got lots and lots and lots of journaling loot. So that goes like that. Here's the belly band. Folds like that, and then this just slips over there. I think, does it do it easily? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had it off. Oh no, right, okay. That's it. Oh, it's not in the middle, but you get the drift. And then just a bulb pin with a Tim Holtz Free to Fly. They might be called courtships. I can't remember what they're called. But that's that. That's how far I've got with this. And so I thought today we'd start one from scratch, and I'd show you what I did. So today I'm not going to be using those papers. I'm going to be using some Elizabeth Craft papers. And I think, well, I know I've shown you this paper pad before. It's called Key Lime Night. It's gorgeous, and I love all the blacks and whites. I love the lime as well, but I particularly for this project want to feature the black and whites, and there's rather a lot of them, so that's good. So there's that one. I think I've got them the long way around. This one. Ooh, that one that makes your eyes go funny. This one. So you see there's lots of black and white. This one with the text on it. This one with the checker. And that, I think the rest are... Oh no, there's another. Come back. Another black and white one with hearts on. And then just two sheets that aren't black and white. So we've got plenty there to be going at, and they're 12 by 12s. The other papers I'm going to be using are from this beauty, Reminiscence, the book 5. Now this is kind of difficult to get hold of in the States, but it is available in the Elizabethcraft.eu store in the Netherlands, and postage is free over a certain amount, so you know, you can get it if you're in the States. You can certainly get it if you're in Europe. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, but oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. And there's a new one coming out soon. This is 5. There was a 6 that was mostly ledger papers, and number 7 is going to be with us very, very soon. So just have a quick flip through this and see what's in it, so you know what we're going to be using. And you might have some papers yourself completely different to these that you fancy using, so you know, go ahead. The thing with the Elizabeth Crafts books, these reminiscence books, is half of them are papers, where are we? There. I don't know what grammage. Oh, 120 grams. And then the card that's 250, so it's fairly sturdy. But they're exactly the same. The papers and these are exactly the same. They're double-sided. They're just perfect. They're beautiful. So here we've got sort of washi strips, really. And here we've got some tags that you can cut out, or if you don't want to cut them out, use the other side, which is this distressed brown. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? I love those apples. So the backs are really lovely as well. I love that. It's beautiful. There's a text on the back. Here, you can cut these out. They're probably more made for scrapbookers, I'd say. You know, this is you and one fine day together. But we certainly can use them still. There's no reason that some of them can't be utilised by us in making a journal. On the back we've got this ledger paper, which you might feel is more useful. Then here there's gorgeous brown tone flowers. I love that, really love it. But look at that on the back, worn damask. Oh my goodness, look at that. Some beautiful papers in here, guys. Skeleton leaves with some text, some stripy bits, kind of graph map type thing. Bit of flower power for you. But on the back, look at that, it's beautiful. Then here we've got more of the sort of washi strips or striped paper, probably nearer the mark. And some orange checkers on the back, some text, some yellow text. So you'll see it goes through stages of colours. That, I adore that page. Beautiful, aren't they? Beautiful. And I love that. Reds and yellows and oranges, gorgeous. And the skeleton leaves, but with a different colourway. How nice are these papers? And when you consider you get them in paper and card, a whole sheet of labels, black and white labels, which will come in handy. If you don't like those, there's green on the back, and so we're into the green stage of the book. That's beautiful, as is that. I love that. Kind of shabby. Just some great backgrounds. This, I'm sure, it pops up in one of the Timmy backgrounds, actually, that pattern. Here we've got some either pockets or tags, which, you know, whatever you choose to do with them, really. Firmly into the greens here. This is a lovely page. I know Jania likes marbling, so that's a nice page for her. And then there's some more turquoisey green, a green checker, and these cards. That's what they are, cards. And that's it. And then we start into the card section. So all of those papers, I'm not sure how many there are, to be honest with you, but there's a good few. I don't know if it says anywhere. No, it just says that they are 7.5 by 10 inches, that is. So, and it's Reminiscence, the book 5. So I've already opened one to use, and this is the one I'm using away at. And I'll just show you how I've made the base for my page before we get into decorating it. Let's put this back in its bag, and then I know it's a new one. Okay. So this first sort of part of the page I'm quite well prepped for, so we can go through it fairly quickly. I won't be going through all of them this quickly, just to get a video done, because I haven't done one for so long. Right, so here's my double page. It's black and white on this side, and it's this lime colour on the inside, which I don't think I'm going to use, but I might. So what it is it's 12 inches that way, and I've cut it off at 9.5 that way. So that was my piece of 12 by 12, and I've cut it off at 9.5. and then I've scored at the top 2 inches. So this bit here is 2 inches. So with it looking at me, and this piece here, let's just fold that out of the way, we're going to have what we made with this one, which is the belly band here, the pocket here, that will be the pocket, a journaling card in behind it, and that's probably all we'll get done today. We might get the pockets made. See how we get on. So this is the piece that I'm working with at the moment, and I want a belly band. So what I've done is I've cut it out of plain black. You can, whatever colours you're using, you can just use one that goes with it. And I just started to go around the edge. These are little crosses here, little kisses. And so I thought it might be quite nice to go around the edge with my white jelly roll and just make some squiggly marks, just to take the plainness off that black. So nothing ordered about it, they're not the same length or anything. I'm just going till I feel like I want to do a kissy kiss. So how's everybody getting on? Have you all got your ATCs to your appropriate coordinator in whichever country you are residing? I know Roz is feeling heartbroken. She has hardly got any ATCs from the Canada folks. Don't know how Catalonia's getting on in the Netherlands. Let's hope that, you know, a good few people have joined in. I must be honest, I just sent mine to Candice, mine and Mr. F's, to Candice yesterday, so it wasn't exactly as if I was ahead of the game. And I'm hoping, for Roz's sake, that quite a few of the Canada folk are doing that as well, just leaving it till the last minute, because you know we always do. You can't wait to hear what the new theme is going to be, and then you leave it till the last minute. And I'm not criticising, because it's exactly what I did. So there we are, we've got our little lines drawn around that. Hope you can see that. Just squiggly lines with little kisses. So that wants to go there. And I'm doing no sewing on this one, no stitching, because I'm videoing it and it would take way too long. So I wonder where my quilting ruler is. That's a good question. Ah, here it is. I just want to make sure I get this something like straight. So it's 6 inches, so the middle is 3. I believe I'm correct when I say that. So that's the belly band is 2 inches, so I want it coming from 2 to 4, there to there. So I'm just going to make a mark at the top where this is going, and then I can hold my ruler there as well. So yes, I'm going to use, I'm going to use double-sided for it. There's the end. And just pop that there. You can, if you don't trust your double-sided, you can always add a bit of glue on top of it. I have been known to do such things. I've been watching a lot of videos. I've been lazy about making videos and stuff. I don't know, I just felt I needed to stop for a while. I have been crafting most days, but I just wasn't organised enough to do a video. I don't know why. So yeah, I've been watching loads of videos, and my oh my, aren't there some talented people out there? Some amazingly talented people. And watching them made me want to craft, inspired me to craft. So I tend to watch the girls who do the grungy stuff. I like that best, as you know. This journal, however, will not be grungy. Not really, anyway. Right, so that's where I need that, and I need that at the top. Lovely. So I can stick that down and then press it up against there. Okay, so that should be straight. Right. Now, the page that I've chosen for my card, my journaling card, is this one. The beautiful ones with the flowers on, as you can see. And I've actually inked round the edge in spiced marmalade. Never did I think I would see the day where I was inking round the edge of something with spiced marmalade, but the day has come. So that just fits snugly into there, which is great because that's what I want. I don't want it flipping out, flopping out all over the place. I want a nice tight fit. So to decorate this, and this one, yeah, I should have perhaps shown you, but I didn't. I'll show you in future because I'll be doing it again. I just cut out 2 of my Tim Holtz wildflower dies and just kept dipping them in ink. And this is what I've ended up with, and I think it goes beautifully with that. So I'm going to put that there like that. And then I've got, you know, those black and white labels that I pointed out to you. I've got one of those. I cut one of those out of the pad, and I'm just going to pop that there. Just like so, with that leaf just coming over it. And I quite like that. I like that arrangement. So let's get on and stick those down then. Oh, I'm wondering if I've got a tape runner. That would be better. Just bear with me a sec. Yes, I found one, a Crafter's Companion one. I don't know how old it is, and I don't know how much is left of it, but I think, wait, just got a piece of scrap paper here. So let's see if it still works. Just be an easier way of gluing that down, won't it? Hoping that it works anyway. It feels sticky, so hopefully we're all right. Let's put that there. These two actually are ones that I use a lot. They are my favourites, along with the Big Daisy, which I also adore. Yeah, I mean, I could have put double-sided on this, but I didn't. So I think that'll do the job. I'll check it in a few days and make sure everything is still fixed where I want it to be. I don't want to stick that down yet. But that's fine like that. I like it. I love the way it all comes together with this. And then this, oh, might as well stick it down with this as well, haven't we? Oh no. I've stuck the page. Oh, we're all right. Whew, that's a dodgy moment. Let's just pop that there. And I like it there. And stick that leaf over the top. And there we have it. So there's our belly band and our journaling card. The journaling card, in case you want to know, measures 5 1/16. No, 5 and... That's wrong. 5 3/8. And the other direction it measures 6 3/4. And that, I think that just goes there really nicely. I love that. It's gorgeous. Right, so with regards to this piece, this is going to be a pocket. This side is the pocket. And the back is this. And I don't think I want that. But I haven't got enough of the black and white to make a whole journal in it. So what I've done is I've gone onto the internet, onto Etsy I should say, and I've downloaded from Etsy this kit, this black and white collage kit. It's from Lavender Blue Journals, and it's just gorgeous. I really, really love it. It's not really in keeping with the key lime, but I just love it. It's sort of botanical and it's black and white. And how wrong can you go if it's something that you love? So I downloaded that, printed them all out, and I'm just going to use those to cover some of the back pieces that I don't like, which will be fine. So here we are. I've got this piece, and it is 6 3/4 tall by just less than 6 inches wide. And that I'm going to put there like that, because on the back of it is another sheet of the black and white. So that's going to work perfectly there, I think. Unless it is just a little bit. I think I just need to trim a little bit off this edge here. So it's easier to do that now. Just a little bit. There we go. So let's try. I could have that side, but it's all very much of a muchness. Whereas this, it's still black and white, but it's brighter. So I'm just going to stand that up there. Yes, that looks perfect now. That's going to be our pocket. And this is going to be in behind it. So let's stick that down by using some double-sided. Oh, it's not a day for wet adhesive today, is it? You can, of course, use whatever glue you fancy. But I just kind of like the cleanness of this. I'm just wondering whether I ought to have put some washi just where it's bending. Possibly. In that case then, let's pop this on, then I'll go and get some washi. Because I have got some black and white. I think I've got numbers and letters that are really nice. Get off. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe along there, or maybe along there. Don't really want to do it along there because I've already put my belly band on. I don't know if I can get that off. I imagine I can't. Oh, hang on, no. Hang on. We didn't bone folder it down, so yeah, that's come off. That's great. Okay. Don't stick down again. Let me just get some wash. Okay, so I've got this one, which is numbers. This one, which is letters. I can't remember where I got them from, but I know we discussed this on a premiere or a live a little while ago. I think it might have been Ali. Pretty sure it would have been Ali. So what I'm going to do then is just, which one shall I use? I think I'll use the letters. So let's find the end. It's not really thick washi this, you can still see through it, so that's okay. I just want to reinforce this spiny bit here. Where's the end? There has to be an end somewhere. There we go. So just hold that out of the way. It's being a real nuisance. I should have done this before. So just along there, fairly even if you can get it. Get out of my way. that look even? No, not so much. Let's move the journaling card and just hold this right out of the way because it's doing my head in. I don't know if that's a good help or not. I think I'm going to have to put some glue on there because that washi is not sticky washi at all. So let's just put some glue where it's going to fold, because when you fold it, it wants to stick even less. So just take your time. This is the thing that I always like with Flippy Floppies. I like to take my time. There's a lot of thinking goes into it, but I really do like to just take my time with it. Enjoy the process. You might remember the last big Flippy Floppy we did was the lavender one. Stamperia, was it? Graphics 45? Stamperia, I think. Lavender. That is in whose head is that ever straight? Not mine. I think that might... Is that better? Oh my goodness, I'm going mad. Let's see, where are we? 1 3/4 at that end, and nowhere near 1 3/4 at this one. It's hard to see with the lights on, actually. I think that's it. Right, well that was a bit of a kerfuffle, wasn't it? But I'm happy it's on there now. I think that's a good thing. Let's just trim the ends off. And on this side too. There we go. So yeah, I mean, I don't think that looks bad at all. In fact, I really like it. It's a bit of a feature. So this, we now know this double-sided isn't overly sticky. So I am going to put some glue on top of that. It still has got some stick to it, but I'm just going to reinforce that with a bit of wet glue. And stick that there. Yeah, that looks nice. And put our journaling card back in. That's lovely. That's really nice. What do you think, guys? I think that's really nice. Right, so we were just at the point of sticking this pocket in place. So I'm just going to go across there, just where you can see the white of the paper. I'm just going to use my Distress Oxide in black soot and just go across there. Just save that white edge catching your eye every time. And down there. Up there. There we go. That's fine. Actually, while I'm at it, let's do all these edges. I haven't done these. So just give them a bit of colour. Just the edge, that's all I'm doing. Right, I'm not touching this second piece. That will be a problem for another day. But tomorrow I will try my hardest to do the next part of this, of page 1, and then leave it a couple of days and move on to this page, so you can have ample time to keep up. Right, so I'm thinking that I'm going to take this double-sided off and maybe along the bottom add a bit of wet glue to it as well. So that's burnished down. Let's just remove the release tape, cut through it. There we are. This one. I need to order some more of this very thin. I think it's 1/8 of an inch. double-sided. And I really don't want it any thicker, you know, because then you start eating into the pockets, don't you? So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue along the bottom here. Not much, just something to, as I say, bolster that up. Right, so get it facing you like this, lift that up and press this down as far as it'll go. Get your edges on. That's not quite right. Oh, come on. Why did you want to stick? What a nuisance. Yeah, get your edges right. Make sure it's down, press to the bottom of the table like so. So there we have a pocket. And there's the back piece that's going to have the acetate windows on it. And I think we're all right. I think we're relatively square. Yep, not too bad at all. So I just want to decorate this pocket a little bit, not over the top, but I've taken a piece of paper, just a strip from the book, and I'm just going to add that there. And I also have, oh, thought I had, yeah, one of the bigger stamps that's in the book on the back of that green page of a butterfly. And I'm just going to add that there. And that's going to be that. That's our decoration. And I think that's enough. So let's just stick this on. It's always a real drama, isn't it, when you get double-sided paper, because you want to use both sides. And the only way around that, of course, is to buy 2 paper pads, which can, you know, run quite expensive. So generally you have to make a decision, which side are you going to use. So let's get that there, about there I would say. Lovely. That's just a little bit too long now, because you remember we cut a bit off, so you can see it's just standing proud there. Lovely. So let's stick this on as well. So you can use, as I say, any papers you like. I'm just literally providing you with a pattern. You use the papers that you like. You will need a 12 by 12 pad. I have really been thinking of ways that I could use just the reminiscence book, but I couldn't. I didn't come up with an idea without making a really sort of small journal, which I didn't want to do. Yeah, I think that's okay. And you can stick it straight down. It's not going to be a pocket or anything like that. It's just ornamentation. That's all. There we go. So that's stuck down. And then I've made a journaling card. And there it is. It's another piece from the book. And I backed it, same as I backed this one as well, with, I didn't have any coffee stain paper, so I used that printed stuff that I got off Amazon ages ago. And I think that's fine. I might put some stenciling on it. In fact, I probably will. In all likelihood, I will. And that just fits down into there. And it's quite tight, which is what I intended it to be, because I don't want it to slide out when you do that, because that is just plain annoying. So, yeah. So that's that piece done. So now we're on to this piece here. And this is an acetate piece. So I've got to work out quite what I'm doing, because I'm not sure. I could use my papers, my collage papers, and make the window section out of that, then make the tags out of the orange. I think I'll do that. I think I will. What have we got? Oh, they're so gorgeous, these are. I really like that. Oh, I've got 2 copies. Oh no, this one's different. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, this one I think will do the job. So I'd like it to be, let me just tell you again what this measures. If I told you in the first place, I can't remember. It is 6 3/4 from the very top to the bottom there, 6 3/4. So I want to cut this at 6 3/4. The top piece maybe. Yeah, I love these big numbers. I'm going to be cutting into them, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, you can't have it all. And so that's where I need to cut it to. I have already thought of the theme for next month's March's ATC swap. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you yet, because you'll all start doing them and then you'll be finished and there'll still be loads of March to go. I'm going to use this section because I like it best, and I'm going to make it about, wrong way round, about 4 inches. If I did that to 4 inches, what would that look like? Yeah, I think that'd be fine. 4 inches. So let's just cut this off at 4 inches. Do I want to gusset? No, don't think I do. 4 inches, like so. Save all your scraps. And this is going to be our 2 acetate pockets, which are going to fit on there like that. Okay, so we just need to cut them out. You can use any of your colours, anything. What do I need? I need this. Look at my little cute cutting mat. So I'm going to do 1/2 inch all the way around. But I want 2 pockets, so I'll show you what to do. So 1/2 inch all the way around. I just do this so I know where the corners are. I bet you're thinking, why doesn't she just hold her ruler up and go along the lines? But I don't know where the corners are. That's my problem. So I just do it all the way around like that. And then I want to find where the middle is. So it measures 6 3/4. So that's 3 3/8, I think. 3 3/8. It's an unusual one, isn't it? So make a couple of lines on your pocket. That's 3 3/8. Join those lines together. Where am I going? And then go 1/4 inch each side of that, and that will be a cutting line, and it'll leave you with 1/2 inch in the middle. I'm struggling to see that line. Let's make it a bit more standy outy. There we go. So just 1/4 inch each side. I'm hoping you can't see my hair because I haven't washed it today. Just being honest, guys, it has not been washed today. Honestly, seeing this line is a bit torturous. And it's 1/2 inch from that bottom line that we put in, so you just do that like that. There we go. So that's that. So let's take the knife, which I think is beginning to get a bit blunt, so that's not going to help our cause much. Oh, not sure if that's straight. Oh well, be straight enough. There we go. And just cut along your lines, stopping obviously at the corners. It's just paper we're cutting, so shouldn't need to be too rough on it. Wow, I nearly missed that corner. I nearly went all the way down. That would not have been good for what we want. I could have used it, but wouldn't be exactly what I wanted. And these two centre ones. And hopefully the pieces will drop out, but they never do. You always missed something somewhere. Right, let's see what we've missed on this one. Missed that corner. That one to come out now. Yep. And what's the problem with this one? I don't know. Doesn't want to come out. Ah, there we go. It's out now. This one, where are we with this one? Just a little bit in that corner, I think. Right, excellent, there we go. So that's our, going to be our acetate window, and it's really nice, I like it. And all I'm going to do now is ink around the inside of the frames and around the outside. I'm going to use my Distress black soot ink, and I'm going to use one of my little finger daubers. So I'll be back right soon. Right, so there we are, I've inked around it. I haven't heavily inked around it, but certainly inked around. And next thing to do is put the acetate on. Okay, so I want to put it all the way around and attach it in the middle as well, because otherwise it gets just a little bit baggy. So let's use the double-sided again, and I want it all over, every edge. Ultimately they're going to be pockets, but the acetate needs to be adhered to the front. I love this little cutting mat. Got it from Temu. I was just sitting one night, and for many nights I sit and I go on Temu, and things that I think are interesting, I just put in my basket. Not really any intent to buy them, but sometimes I do. And this one night I was sat there and I thought, just buy them. You put them in your basket for a reason. Just buy them. It'll be a lovely surprise when they arrive. And that's what I did. And then when it arrived, it was a lovely surprise. I'll show you some of the things I got. Just finish putting this around. So all the way around the edge, and then just one piece across the middle, just to hold it. There we go. For those of you wondering why I'm not tearing this with a block, it's because this particular stuff's too plasticky. It doesn't tear with a block. So before I take the the tape off, well, I'm going to burnish it obviously, but I'm going to measure my acetate before I take the tape off, because once you've got it on, it's a bit awkward to get measuring anything, because it just wants to stick to it, obviously. So let's measure that. Yeah, so here's a piece of acetate. Let's do it this way up, it's easier. So put that right to the edge where your double-sided is, and with any sort of fine liner or Sharpie or anything. I mean, that's not straight, but it, you know, really doesn't matter. There we go. So let's cut this out, and that should then stick to our pockets, I hope. Oh, my scissors are really sticky. There we go, keep that piece. Now I can take my release paper off. It's certainly sticky, that double-sided. I will say that. And if the acetate sticks out, we can just trim it. It's not, you know, not a matter of life and death. Which is good. I would hate journaling to be a matter of life and death. So let's get rid of all of those little bits. Put my blade away, get the acetate, and let's see if we can make this fit. No. No, that's not right at all. It's not right at all. It's got all wonkety wonk, and now I can't lift it up. Oh well, I'll just have to live with that. And let's cut off the excess bits. I've got sticky stuff there that I need to remove the stick on. And these scissors are next to useless at the moment because they're all stuck up as well. My goodness me. Oh dear. Let's go and get something. So I've got my little pounce pot for when I emboss, and I'm just going to run that down the sticky bit there, and it should work, I think. That's a theory. Yeah, that's all right. Lovely. Oh, it smells like baby powder. Probably is baby powder. It smells gorgeous. It smells like a newborn baby. So I've got all the sticky. Yeah, that's still a little bit sticky, that is. Is it the front edge or the back edge? That's the... oh, it's the back edge. That's good, because we're going to be sticking that anyway. So that's good luck for us.